إحسان وتربية حتى استويت وحتى صرت كيف ترى فلا تفضل عليها زوجة أبدا ولا تدع قلبها بالقهر منكسرا. He said, do not ever disobey a mother in the expense of pleasing a wife, because it is the mother, not the wife, that spend her life protecting you. And from you came things that make her dirty and najis, but she wouldn't object that. And she's the one who treated you in the best of manner and taught you manners and others until you became a man with full manhood. So never prefer a wife over her, and never let her heart become broken. أقول قولي هذا وأستغفر الله العظيم لي ولكم فاستغفروا الله. الحمد لله والصلاة والسلام على رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم. اللهم لا سهل إلا ما جعلته سهلا وأنت تجعل الحزن إذا شئت سهلا. And the father also, my brothers and sisters, this father that we often forget or tend to forget. How many times he prevented himself from food and drink so he can save it for you. How many times he went to work even though he's so sick and tired because of you. How many times he went to collect money so he can't secure your future. He works and never gets bored until his back is curved, until his hair is whitened. Isn't it time for this night get off his horse and take a break? And isn't it time for you to take care of him? My brothers and sisters, to be practical, to apply what we hear in today's khutbah, let's just mention some steps of how to avoid being disrespectful to your parents. Number one, I'm going to say that in Arabic for those who do not understand English that well. أن تجعل زوجتك بجوارك في السيارة وأمك في الخلف، هذا عقوق. أن تصعد في سلم الدرج وأبوك خلفك، هذا عقوق. أن يجوع أبوك يوما وأنت لا تدري عنه، عقوق. أن تمرض أمك ولا تجد ثمن الدواء وأنت غافل عنها، هذا عقوق. رفع الصوت عندهما، هذا عقوق. أن تبخل على والديك بجزء من مرتبك مع قدرتك وحاجتهما، هذا عقوق. الإبطاء والتأخر في زيارتهما، عقوق. To make your wife next to you in the car and your mother is in the back, it is disrespectful of your parents. To go up the stairs and your father is behind you is disrespect. To know that your father is hungry and you don't know about that is disrespect. For your mother to get sick and she cannot afford to get the medicine and you don't spend some money to get the medicine for her is disrespect. To raise your voice in their presence is disrespect and total contradiction of an ayah in the Quran that says, وَقُلْ لَهُمَا قَوْلًا كَرِيمًا. Say nice words to them. How could you say nice words to them when you're raising your voice in their presence? Also, to not to give your parents when they need, even though you have the ability to. And finally, to keep on getting excuses for not visiting them often. My brother and sister in Islam, how many old fathers and mothers now are homebound and bedbound? And how many of them talk to us? A mother talks, but nobody pays attention to her. She's old. She's repeating herself over and over again. When the father speaks, this man is not knowing what is he talking about. Why should we waste time listening to him? And my brother, the mandatory thing is to listen to them and to show them that you're pleased with what they say, even if you don't like it. This is a sign of respecting parents. This is an example of a boy or a man that has a father who likes him and loves him, as all parents, no doubt, love their children. He kept on advising him. One advice after the other. But the child couldn't take that anymore. So he raised his hand and he slapped his father. So the father couldn't imagine how can a son that he spent all those years to raise do this to him. So he swore to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to go to the most holy place on earth, to Al-Kaaba. And he went to Al-Kaaba and he held on tight to the curtains of Al-Kaaba and he raised his hand to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to make his son paralyzed. As soon as he finished immediately the dua, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala listened to his dua, and the upper part of the son was paralyzed and the son couldn't even talk. Because the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, my brother, says, ثلاث دعوات مستجابات لا شك فيهن ثلاث دعوات مستجابات لا شك فيهن دعوة الوالد على ولده ودعوة المسافر ودعوة المظلوم. There are three types of dua that Allah undoubtedly will listen to. Number one, when a father makes dua against his son. That's a disaster. That's something that you can never imagine. Number two, a person who is traveling. And number three, dua al-mazloom, the oppressed. And there is two of the three mentioned in the hadith apply to parents. The father is oppressed and the father is a father according to the hadith. He sallallahu alayhi wa sallam says also in this regard, كل الذنوب يغفر الله منها ما يشاء إلا عقوق الوالدين فإنه يعجل لصاحبه في الحياة قبل الممات لا حول ولا قوة إلا بالله. The Messenger of Allah says that all sins, all of them, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala might forgive whoever He wants from them except disrespecting parents. He, Azza wa Jal, will rush the punishment in this world before the hereafter. A man came from Khurasan, carrying his mother over his shoulders, walking all the way from Iran now, all the way to Mecca, to make his mother able to do Hajj. And he went around the Kaaba 7 times, between As-Safa and Al-Marwa 7 times, and standing on Arafat, throwing the shaitan, all this while carrying his mother on his shoulder. Horrible and very terrible and tiring job. He came to Abdullah ibn Umar radiallahu anhuma and asked him, "Oh Abdullah, do you think now I paid my mom for what she's done to me?" He says, "No, wallahi. Not even for one single contraction she had with you when she was delivering you." But the man insisted. He said, "I carried her on my shoulder and this and that." He said, "You do this and you're not comfortable doing it. But when she was taking care of you, she did this out of love to you." That's the difference, my brothers and sisters, between the way we treat our parents and the way our parents treat us. There's one more thing left, my brothers. It's a poem. Yes, this poem did not take place in the real world. It's an imaginary poem, but it really reflects how merciful our mothers are and how harsh our hearts are. An Arab poet said, أغرم امرؤ يوما غلاما جاهلا بنقوده كيما ينال به الضرر قال ائتني بفؤاد أمك يا فتى ولك الدراهم